Hello, Otterbein residents, families, and friends. Kendra with you again today. I'm coming to you today for two different reasons. Two pieces of communication, one that contains a lot of detail that I want to highlight today, and the first one regarding our Otterbein offensive, our COVID-19 testing. So let's start there. I want to share with you that we have had our first positive healthcare resident for COVID-19. We received this information yesterday, and this resident resides on our transitional care unit, which we refer to as TCU. And I'm happy to say that the resident is asymptomatic, showing no symptoms, so they're doing well. However, with having a positive test, we did need to isolate that resident and provide a private caregiver, if you will, to that individual, just to make sure we keep all other residents and partners safe. We did test all other TCU residents, and I'm happy to say that all of their tests came back negative, which is great news. So again, this continues to be part of our Otterbein offensive, where we are continually testing healthcare residents, assisted living residents, independent living congregate residents, as well as our partners. And we will continue to do that until further notice. I have been asked a lot of questions about, will we be testing the independent living residents who live out in our courts, in our patio and ranch homes? And I really don't have that answer today, but as soon as I know more, I will, of course, share that with all of you. So that was the first communication that went out to the email group today. The second one was in regards to opening up campus, which I think is exciting. I'll be honest, it's a little scary, but I think more exciting. And we're going to be very careful about how we do this, because let's remember, COVID is not gone, and we continue to be an at-risk community. However, I know we need to get back to some sense of normalcy and be the community that we are. And I also know it's been hard as the governor's office has started to open up more things around the state, that all of you are probably looking for, okay, well, when's Otterbein going to start doing that? Well, the time is here. And like I mentioned, we will be doing this slowly, carefully, and in phases. Phase 1, which is starting on Monday, June 1st, will include independent living. And I share that with you because some of you may ask, well, why not assisted living or why not healthcare? And that is strictly due to the regulations that they are under. So until we receive more information from the Ohio Department of Health, for now, phase 1 will include independent living only. So again, the letter that you, if you have not, you will receive is very detailed. And I don't want to go into all that detail on the video, so I do ask that you read it very carefully. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to me. However, a few highlights, the first one being the Mona Lisa Salon. So we are going to be opening the Mona Lisa Salon on this coming Monday, June the 1st. And I'm sure many of you are very excited about that. I've been asked lots of questions about when the salon will open. Please know that there are lots of restrictions, though, included in opening up the Mona Lisa Salon. Again, just to keep everyone safe. Please read the detail of that carefully. And more videos to come, I would ask that you watch those carefully as well. So on Monday, June 1st, the salon opens up to those independent living residents living in a congregate setting. So Marble Hall, Terrace Place, Philippi, Gallery, and the LEC. That is Monday, June 1st, and it is by appointment only. Then on Monday, June 8th, we will open up the Mona Lisa Salon to all of independent living. So now we will then open it up to all of, again, the courts, all of our ranch and patio homes on Monday, June the 8th. Everyone will follow the same restrictions. And again, it's by appointment only. Please do not try to just walk in. You will not be able to enter the building. The other big thing to highlight is the opening of the YMCA. This too will happen on Monday, June the 1st, just a couple days away, with, again, various restrictions. Please read your letter closely. This will tell you what you need to do and what you need to know. But again, opening by appointment only. Debbie Partial and her team have done a great job getting the fitness center ready to go. We are not at this time opening the pool, and the locker rooms will not be open. You may go in to use the restroom, but that's it. So whatever you wear to the YMCA is what you're going to need to leave in. Again, more videos to come that will walk you through a little more detail with that. On Monday, opening up the YMCA is also only going to include at this time independent living residents living in a congregate setting. So those apartment buildings that I just mentioned. As for the date when we will open it up to independent living residents out in the courts, that date is still yet to be determined, but please know I believe that will be very, very soon, and we will get that communication out to you as soon as we know. The other big item is I get asked a lot about family members coming on campus, specifically with those residents living in an independent living congregate setting. So what we are doing at this time, we are opening it up for family members to come and take a walk or visit outside. No visitors are still not permitted to enter any of our buildings, including, again, all of our apartments and campus center. But your family member can come and take a walk with you. Like I said, just maybe sit with you. I do ask that you social distance, you wear your mask, and take all of those precautions. The other thing I need you to know is that if your family member comes to visit, we are asking that you self-isolate for 5 days after that visit. Again, with so many things opening up and the risk still being there, we have to do this very carefully. The other thing, there is, again, I'm just going through some highlights. There is no quarantine if you want to go take a drive by yourself and you don't go anywhere. You just want to maybe take a scenic drive by yourself or with someone that resides in your same home. No quarantine, so you can go do that now. If you want to go out and say go through a drive-through or carry out, you can do that as well. Again, no quarantine for that. Again, I'm referring to independent living in a congregate setting. Where there is still the quarantine in place, though, is if you do go out to the hospital or to the emergency room, those kind of, again, also at-risk places, you then will need to quarantine yourself for 14 days. We're leaving that in place at this point in time. Another big one that I've been asked a lot about, the gallery of games. When can we play pickleball? When can we play bocce ball? So we are going to open that up to all independent living residents on Monday, June the 8th. There are a lot of restrictions in place for that as well. So again, read your letter about what we're asking you and the trust we have in you to clean and sanitize everything once you're playing or after you're playing. I've been asked again about the wood shop, the train room, billiards room. So beginning on June 8th, what we're going to try first here with those areas is you may enter them by appointment only. And this is going to be a little flipped of what I've been saying. Right now, we're opening the wood shop and the train room for those independent living residents living out on the courts only, no one in a congregate setting. And you may ask, well, why are you doing that? And that is because there is a separate entrance for those two areas that we will be utilizing from the outside. The individuals will still be screened like we screened everyone, but there is no need to walk through any of the buildings. So we're going to try that first, and we'll, like all of this, we're going to see how this goes. But that will be by appointment only. So those of you, all the men and women who enjoy the train room and the wood shop, if you want to reach out to me directly, I will be happy to walk you through that in more detail. So again, some things I do want to just remind you, remember the main campus is still closed for visitors. As we continue to fight COVID-19, that is why we have to do this in phases. So there will be more phasing to come. We want to see how this first phase goes. And I'm anxious, I'm anxious myself to see all of you. And like I said, get back to some sense of normalcy. But I don't want to do that at the risk to anyone's safety, whether that be residents or partners. So again, I ask that you adhere to all the precautions, read the letter that is coming very closely. Reach out to me with questions, and I will be happy to answer them, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So again, I hope you're all doing well. Looking forward to seeing all of you soon. Have a great day.